yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that walk. First down, Baltimore.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson now. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
6-yard line.
One ready? Back to the air one more time. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, it's Shador. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Cleveland.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Sanders. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, check that. Go! Go!
Judkins now on 1st and 10. Room to run at the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On play action, Shador. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, hey. You are X.
3rd and short, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Start.
Sanders will throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Hey, middle. 180.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Back to throw, Jackson. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180.
Jackson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Here's Jackson. That is intercepted. but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Ready, go!
Sampson, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. Now it's Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he is upended. Awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
It's third and goal.
So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
Warriors 17.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The ball comes out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Again, it's Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know,
and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is hot. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. We'll try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let go. Ready, shot. What? What ain't it?
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What ain't it? Ready, shot.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson up top again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Browns are going to
Ready?
They go play action with Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
Check,
First
bounce
and
pass,
10
check,
at the
bounce pass.
17-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Shador. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll
get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Get hot. 180.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
That's good for a Brown.
19 sight. 19. Buffalo 18.
1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Let's go.
To throw again is Sanders. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
19 Tiger, 19. Hey, smash Broncos.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Open man left side. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to get
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
70 Rangers.
To throw is Sanders. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Here we go. 60 Mavericks. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice.
It's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Mike Green is there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Michael, 18.
Sanders will throw it. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Fair catch is taken. Is just inside the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. A fine throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second down, Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitting slant there. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Now Jackson on the move. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now it's Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
What ain't it? Hey, Tarot! We change it. Hey, hey! No, we change it.
Again, it's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. His 5th 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hey, middle.
To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caused by Andrews. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. Quick throw here is complete. And the Ravens are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson looking to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Browns 31, Ravens 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready. Go!
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Darius Robinson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
Left side 19. Go!
From the gun, it's Sanders. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Darius Robinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Cut 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
First down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Pistol formation with Jackson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. This hot, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down. Fourth quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Sanders from his own end zone. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
3-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down. Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Ready?
Up the middle goes Judkins here. Lots of space, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, Shador. Open man, that is Barr. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st and 10, Jackson, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What are you? Stop.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Again, it's Jackson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, a whole lot's gone wrong. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
180!
Back to throw, Jackson. That's taken in. He's going to have a Ravens first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Alpha, sit on! 180! 180! Run a shot!
Jackson up top again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 10.
Pass the 60! Pass the 60!
Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answer?
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Come on, set, steady.
Again, it's Judkins. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.